Hi everyone. It's time for another New Adventures of Batman episode review on Blu-ray. This one is called Reading, Writing, and Wronging, and it is one of the better episodes. Penguin is teaching a group of young people how to be criminals like him. But I must say, I think the best accomplice in this episode is the lockpicking woodpecker. Penguin sets up a series of ruses to distract and trap the dynamic duo. Batmite is there, of course, to try and help but cause more trouble. I certainly enjoy the banter between Batmite and the Batcomputer. The Batcomputer is hilarious. This episode has lots of surprises. Batman and Robin are put into a bunch of situations where you're not quite sure how they'll get out. And the emphasis on their utility belts is important in this episode. As with the 1966 series and the comic at the time, there had to be at least one episode that dealt with either stealing the utility belts, making them malfunction, something like that. Reading, Writing, Wronging is one of the more campy stories in the series. Somebody had to use laughing gas. I suppose if it wasn't going to be the Joker, then it would have to be the Penguin. It's not really Catwoman's style, and Clayface, well, I mean, he's just too serious in most of the time for that. What I think would have been a bit more interesting as a story is if Penguin's teenage gang turned on him and double-crossed him and captured Robin or Batman themselves. They could have done something like that. That would have been pretty cool. But otherwise, I'd say this is one of the better episodes. Lots of surprises, some questions as to how Batman and Robin will get out of this, especially because they can't really rely on Batmite's magic for any sort of consistent help. It ends up being helpful when they least expect it to be helpful. There is some fun preamble with Dick trying to give Bruce a haircut. I like these, before the bat signal scenes. And we do get some action within the Batcave, which is always fun. I always enjoyed the episodes of the 66 series where the villains would get into the Batcave. So I recommend Reading, Writing, and Wronging. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.